Welcome to week 7 spelling year 4. This week you are focusing on 3 different spelling rules. The first rule you are focusing on is the graph M, which makes the sound as in mouse. You are also focusing on the digraph MM, as in the word hammer, and you are also focusing on the other digraph MB, which also makes the sound as in lamb. The first word we'll be looking at today is the word mouse. Say the word mouse. Mouse is defined as a small rodent that typically has a pointed snout, relatively large ears and eyes, and a long tail. And the sentence I've put the word mouse into is, a little mouse ran behind the bush. And you can see that in the top right hand corner, that is a little bit of an illustration of what a mouse is. Okay, let's look at what the sounds and letters are. The sounds that we can hear are ow, s. And the letters are M, O-U-S-E. We can see that the graph M is making the sound. We can also see that we have the digraph OU making the ow sound and the SE digraph making the S sound. So M, O-U-S-E, mouse. What part of the word mouse do you think you need to remember? Perhaps it might be that the graph M is making the sound, or it might be the digraph OU making the ow sound, or the digraph SE making the S sound. Okay, have a turn at spelling the word mouse without looking at it. If you need to pause the video to give yourself some extra time, feel free to do so. The next word we'll be analysing today is the word commit. Say the word commit. Commit is defined as to perpetrate or carry out something. And the sentence I've put the word commit into is, he was reluctant to commit to a 1-year gym membership. And I know that this is sometimes very true for myself. And you can also see the illustration I have included in the top right hand corner is a bit of a pinky promise between what appears to be maybe a parent and their child. And that is, we can kind of say that they are making a commitment to one another, or a promise, and that's what commit is. Okay, the sounds and letters that we can hear in the word commit are k, it, commit. We don't usually say commit in the Australian vernacular. We usually say commit. So that's why I have represented the graph O with the sounds AH, making that R sound. And we can see that in this word commit, it actually is the digraph MM, making the sound. So although it has that singular sound, it is made with the digraph MM. So the letters are C-O-M-M-I-T, commit. C-O-M-M-I-T. What part of the word commit do you need to remember? Perhaps it is the digraph MM that's making the sound. You might need to remember that commit, although it sounds like the sound or the sound, it's actually the graph O. Okay, have a turn at spelling the word commit without looking at it. Remember, you can pause the video if you need extra time. The final word we'll be looking at today is the word dilemma. Can you please say the word dilemma? A dilemma is a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between 2 or more alternatives. And you can see in the illustration in the top right hand corner, sometimes we have a dilemma of, well, which path do we take? Is it going to be the right path, or will it be the wrong path? And the sentence that I have put the word dilemma into is, some may say deciding whether to get the COVID vaccine or not is a big dilemma. And I suppose that links back to that illustration. Okay, the sounds and letters that we can hear in the word dilemma are D, L, R. Dilemma. And the letters are D-I-L-E-M-M-A. D-I-L-E-M-M-A. So we can see that there are lots of graphs in the word dilemma, but it does have the digraph MM making that sound. So dilemma, D-I-L-E-M-M-A. What part of the word dilemma do you need to remember? Perhaps it is the digraph MN making the sound. It might also be one of the other letters, as in the I, which is making the D, the sound instead of its usual I or I. D, L, E, M, R. or it could be the graph A, which is making that R sound. So DILEMMA. Okay, have a turn at spelling the word dilemma without looking at it. You'll be able to mark your writing on the next screen. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our week 7 spelling lesson. Let's look at the words you'll be looking at this week. In the red column, we have the word mouse, money, dumb, lamb, and music. In the orange column, we have commit, plumber, numb, government, and hammer. In the green column, we have commitment, recommend, millimeter, dilemma, and permanent. And in the personal column, we have camouflage, changeable, colloquial, colossal, and column. Now, please remember, you do have a Kahoot this week that you can go and play, and it is just a really fun way for you to practice your words. Good luck in your spelling test this week and enjoy the spelling words. Happy spelling, Year 4.